CNN projects Joseph R. Biden Jr. is elected the 46th president of the United States.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
Joe Biden, born on November 20th, 1942, in Scranton, Pennsylvania, is a veteran American politician who served as the 46th President of the United States. Raised in a working-class family, Biden learned the values of hard work and resilience from a young age. After earning his law degree from Syracuse University, he embarked on a career in public service, representing Delaware in the United States Senate for over 3 decades. Throughout his tenure, Biden earned a reputation as a pragmatic and effective legislator, championing issues such as criminal justice reform, health care, and foreign policy. In 2008, he made history as the first Catholic to serve as vice president, alongside President Barack Obama. Biden's leadership during times of crisis, including the passage of the Affordable Care Act and the Great Recession, earned him widespread acclaim.
But I will govern as an American president.
In 2020, he ran for president, emphasizing themes of unity and empathy, and won the election, becoming the oldest person ever elected to the presidency. As president, Biden has prioritized tackling the COVID-19 pandemic, rebuilding the economy, and addressing systemic inequalities. His presidency is marked by a commitment to bipartisanship and a vision of a more inclusive and prosperous America.
America can be trusted. America can be relied upon. And America stands up for freedom.
Welcome to Live Economic News, your source for timely updates and analysis on President Biden's economic agenda. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. President Joe Biden, the 46th President of the United States, has embarked on a historic journey shaped by a rich tapestry of personal and political experiences. Born on November 20, 1942, in Scranton, Pennsylvania, Biden's upbringing was grounded in blue-collar values instilled by his parents, Joseph Biden Sr. and Catherine Eugenia Finnegan. His early years were marked by hardship and resilience as his family faced financial struggles. Biden's father worked various jobs to make ends meet, instilling in him a strong work ethic and a deep sense of empathy for the struggles of working-class Americans. Biden's academic journey led him to the University of Delaware and later to Syracuse University College of Law, where he earned his Juris Doctor degree in 1968. His interest in politics was sparked during his time at the University of Delaware, where he immersed himself in student government and activism. After graduating from law school, Biden embarked on a legal career, but soon found himself drawn to public service. In 1972, tragedy struck Biden's life when his wife, Nelia, and their 1-year-old daughter, Naomi, were killed in a car accident. Despite this devastating loss, Biden chose to honor their memory by continuing his political journey. At the age of 29, he became one of the youngest people ever elected to the United States Senate, representing Delaware.
The youngest new face in the U.S. Senate next year will be that of Democrat Joseph Biden of Delaware.
Throughout his tenure in the Senate, which spanned over 3 decades, Biden earned a reputation as a pragmatic and effective legislator, championing issues such as criminal justice reform, foreign policy, and health care. Biden's political career reached new heights in 2008 when he was chosen as the running mate for Senator Barack Obama, the Democratic Party's nominee for President of the United States. Together, they made history by winning the election, with Biden becoming the Vice President of the United States. During his time in office, Biden played a crucial role in shaping Obama's domestic and foreign policies, including the passage of the Affordable Care Act and the implementation of the economic stimulus package in response to the Great Recession.
I think they can oppose funding for Ukraine and not be held accountable. History is watching. History is watching. History is watching.
In 2020, after a long and distinguished career in public service, Biden announced his candidacy for President of the United States. His campaign focused on themes of unity, empathy, and restoring the soul of the nation in the face of growing political polarization and social unrest. Despite facing formidable opponents in the Democratic primary, Biden emerged as the party's nominee, choosing Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate, making her the first woman of color to be nominated for vice president by a major political party. The general election campaign was marked by unprecedented challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic, which ravaged the country and upended traditional campaign strategies. Biden campaigned tirelessly, emphasizing the importance of following science-based guidance to contain the virus and rebuild the economy. On November 3, 2020, after a tense and closely contested election, Biden emerged victorious, garnering the most votes in American history and securing the presidency. President Biden's approach to revitalizing the economy has been multifaceted, focusing on both short-term relief measures and long-term structural reforms. Upon taking office, he wasted no time in implementing a series of decisive steps to address the economic challenges facing the nation. First and foremost, Biden prioritized combating the COVID-19 pandemic, recognizing that economic recovery is intricately linked to controlling the spread of the virus. His administration launched an aggressive vaccination campaign, aiming to inoculate as many Americans as possible and accelerate the reopening of businesses and schools. Additionally, he signed into law the American Rescue Plan, a $1.9 trillion stimulus package aimed at providing immediate relief to individuals, families, and businesses affected by the pandemic. The plan included direct payments to Americans, extended unemployment benefits, funding for vaccine distribution, and assistance to state and local governments. In parallel, Biden has pursued ambitious infrastructure and investment initiatives aimed at stimulating economic growth and creating jobs. His proposed American Jobs Plan and American Families Plan seek to invest trillions of dollars in infrastructure, clean energy, education, and health care, with a focus on creating well-paying jobs and building a more resilient and equitable economy. Furthermore, Biden has emphasized the importance of strengthening America's manufacturing sector and promoting domestic production. He has advocated for policies to incentivize companies to manufacture goods in the United States, reduce reliance on foreign supply chains, and create opportunities for American workers. In addition to these efforts, Biden has prioritized addressing long-standing inequities and disparities in the economy, particularly those affecting communities of color and low-income individuals. He has proposed initiatives to expand access to affordable housing, improve health care access, and increase opportunities for upward mobility. Overall, President Biden's steps to revitalize the economy reflect a comprehensive and proactive approach aimed at addressing immediate challenges while laying the groundwork for long-term growth and prosperity. By focusing on vaccinations, stimulus measures, infrastructure investment, and equity, his administration aims to build back better and create a stronger, more resilient economy for all Americans. In addition to addressing the immediate health and economic impacts of the pandemic, Biden has made tackling climate change a top priority of his administration. He rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement on his first day in office and has unveiled a series of executive actions aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions, investing in clean energy infrastructure, and transitioning to a carbon-neutral economy. Biden's presidency has also been marked by a renewed focus on social justice and racial equity. In the wake of nationwide protests against police brutality and systemic racism, he has called for police reform, advocated for voting rights legislation, and taken steps to address disparities in healthcare, education, and housing. His administration has made diversity and inclusion a central tenet of its policy-making agenda, appointing a diverse cabinet and prioritizing initiatives aimed at advancing equity and opportunity for all Americans. On the international front, Biden has sought to repair relationships with traditional allies and reassert American leadership on the world stage. He has engaged in diplomatic efforts to address global challenges such as climate change, nuclear proliferation, and economic inequality. Biden's administration has also taken a tougher stance on authoritarian regimes, imposing sanctions on Russia and China for human rights abuses and aggressive behavior. Despite his ambitious agenda, Biden has faced criticism and opposition from political opponents, particularly on issues such as immigration, gun control, and economic policy. The narrow Democratic majority in Congress has posed challenges to passing legislation, leading Biden to prioritize bipartisan cooperation and compromise where possible. As his presidency progresses, Biden faces a host of challenges and uncertainties, including the ongoing pandemic, economic recovery, and geopolitical tensions. However, his administration remains committed to delivering on its promises to the American people and charting a course toward a brighter future for all. With determination, resilience, and a steadfast commitment to his values, President Joe Biden continues to lead the nation through these turbulent times. Thank you for tuning in to Live Economic News, your trusted source for comprehensive coverage and expert analysis on President Joe Biden's economic agenda. We hope you found our insights valuable and informative. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest developments.